head's pounding like it was hit by a damn freight train. My room. How did I get back here? I can't remember. The tunnel and those noises in the nightmare all felt as real as the sheets in this bed. Kazuki. I saw Kazuki, didn't I? I felt like he said something to me. What was it? But how did I get home? I was in Shinjuku, and I went into the sewer, and then what? Maybe Tanaka was right. I'm pushing myself too hard. At this rate, I'll burn out if I'm not careful. Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Tokyo Dark. In the last episode, we went to the police station, and we were demoted. Mostly, not mostly, but with the excuse being that we were unable to handle the stress of the situation, and that we shot that one. Oh, hold on, no. We could not deal with. There's like several things happening. There was the stress of killing the red-headed pigtailed girl several weeks ago, like a month ago, and then there was the failure for us to apprehend the murderer of Tanaka, who looks as if it was the same exact girl. This is putting a lot of strain on the police station. While they're not blaming me for any real crime, like, I guess it was... It was an acceptable outcome to shoot the girl as she held another girl hostage with a knife. But we apparently did some sort of like evil-sounding laugh or something of the sort. And from what we had seen, Ayami was not in control of herself at that point. Something about that mask seemed to have possessed her. So these combinations of things which have been occurring have encouraged the director at our police station, or officer, head chief, I don't know what to call him. He demoted us. Basically, he's taking us out of the crime unit and putting us into instead handling frauds or other such non-violent crimes. So we were supposed to turn in our gun. We were supposed to then pack our stuff from our office, and then we had a month basically of leave or time off we would be getting while the police station investigates our behavior from the past several events. We didn't turn in our gun. I think we still have our weapon. We went down into the evidence storage, and we stole the mask from it after we had disabled the CCTV cameras and had the police flee the building by pulling an alarm. We then went back to the sewer system, looking for more evidence that the cops must have forgotten about. We found a tunnel leading down into a different section of the sewer. Took it down there when some strange things began to happen to us. We encountered Tanaka, our partner, and I think Ayami's boyfriend, who was killed by the redheaded girl, Reina, that's her name. And then, well, we woke up here. So let's see what we can find out about what might have happened. Oh, and before we start, we should always look at my spin attributes before we get going on the episode. So we are shaken. We are still professional. We are focused. And we are stressed. Huh? What's this? The photo from the tunnel. Impossible. That can't be. It was a nightmare. A delusion. It wasn't real. I must have picked it up in the station, but... No, I've never seen this before. Why can't I remember? Could it have been real? If it was, then that means Kazuki really is out there somewhere, just like Reina was. Why this photo? Some sort of stage performance. At any rate, there's no doubt about it. That's Reina, all right. Maybe someone will recognize her. My mind is racing. I need to take a moment to get my thoughts together before I do anything rash. I agree. Maybe Reina had a twin. Maybe Reina had a twin sister. That would explain why we saw her quote again. First, let's look for cats. Any hidden cats? I don't see any hidden cats. I see our cat. I can't take the pills yet, but I will want to take at least probably one pill. It doesn't look like anything else I can click on. I don't see a cat hiding anywhere in here. Alright. Hey, Lady Fluff. You don't want to get up either, huh? I don't blame you. If I could sleep my days away like you, I probably would. The thing is, if I stay in here, I won't have any chance of finding him. I saw him, Fluff, last night. Sort of, anyway. I don't understand it, but he's out there somewhere. I'm the only one who can bring him home. No one else will believe me. Yumi! Do you know how early it is? Oh, I'm sorry, Ayami. I heard you were up and the door was open, so I let myself in. Oh, okay. Do you need something? No, I figured I'd check in on you. Things have been so quiet lately without Tanaka. I thought you might be lonely. Say, where were you last night? I listened for you and I didn't hear anything. I don't know. I mean, I had a late night. You know how those can get, right? Sorry if I worried you. Are you sure you didn't hear me come in? Whoa! That was another big one, wasn't it? They've been more frequent lately, huh? What if something were about to happen to you? What if I didn't know where you were? You can see why I'd be worried. Yumi, you don't have to look after me. I can manage. Don't say that. We're neighbors. It's my job to look after you. Who's gonna take care of you if I don't? I'm okay, really. I should probably get ready soon, though, so... Right. I can take a hint. But Ayami, don't work too late. Right? Pills that the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them. For your sake. We just a 38 sanity and 46 investigation. I think we can probably take even more pills if we want. Like, we can take... I'm guessing we can keep taking pills over and over again. At the cost... Well, I don't know if that's very healthy for us. At the cost of recovering sanity but losing investigation. It looks like the only way that we'll really be able to figure everything out is if we are practically insane. At the same time. I wish I also knew if... Neurosis, if it was better to have that low or high in number. Talking to the cat lowered it, which makes me think that it's bad for it to be low as opposed to all the other spin attributes, which are better, which are... Wait, no, Tim, that would make sense. Everything's worse off low. So you want positive neurosis. Alright, well, let's head out. One pill will be enough, I hope. It looks like everything's going okay, and then near the end of a area, we suddenly get hit with a ton of sanity. And wow, we have all sorts of places we can go to. Let's look at the info for all these places. Kazuki and I chose an apartment in Shingawa that was far away from the Yamanote? I think so. Alright, let's try this again. Kazuki and I chose an apartment in the Shingawa that it was far away from the Yamanote line in order to cut down on living costs. Far away from... I'm guessing what she's meaning, this must be a subway, and that they're living far away from it because otherwise they would take the subway and go out to eat or go to, you know, entertainment or what have you. Despite everything that's happened, it's still home. Lady Fluffington's there, and I can check my laptop or take my pills. Shinjuku. Considered the commercial heart of Tokyo's metropolis as well as its seedy underbelly. It's also the location of that quiet back alley where I chased Kazuki. and where my life almost fell apart. The center of all investigations in the city, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Headquarters. My office is in a building nearby. As I'm not on active duty, I won't have access to the main building. But it may be useful to check in with Saki if I need something. Oh, she's not going to like what I did to her very much. Let's go back to Shinjuku. And we'll see if we can get back into the sewer system. I guess we'll say hello to the girl again. She told us her name, but I can't remember it. Let's go in and see how she's doing. It looks like we got along together, after all. Miho, that's right. Oh, goody. Here I am working the morning shift because my boss doesn't like me talking to cops all the time, and what do I find? A cop here, bright and early to talk to me. Assuming you're looking for something? Something like that. I was hoping we could chat off the record. Oh, well, I know how this goes by now. You're gonna stand there until I tell you something, so what do you want? Here, have a look at this. There's a possibility she was around this area when Tanaka was taken. A great detective like yourself must know how many girls pass through this part of town on a nightly basis. I'm well aware. Lucky for you, I'm not asking about all the girls, just this one. Well, what do you expect then? How would I remember something like that? It's kind of hard to make out, but the girl has red hair if that helps. Red hair, huh? Oh yeah, that changes everything. Except it doesn't. What's your point? Well, I think I might have seen her a few weeks ago during the, incident. So... chat my ass. You're still working. Well, let me help you. Your little picture here says 1996 on it. So I'm pretty sure whoever gave that to you is pulling your leg. Not sure what they're paying you for if someone like me can tell you that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna get back to work. Hey, hold on. We were just starting up a conversation here. What exactly do you want me to say? I can't lie to you, can I? Well, I could, but you'd only come back here again. Ignore the date. It might not even be a date. It could be a room number or a password for all I know. So think hard. Honestly, I don't think there's any other way to say it. I don't know. Oh, I don't think there's any other way to say I don't know that I haven't said already. This girl wouldn't have been just another girl. She would have stood out. So think. My gut tells me she passed through here. Alright, I'll put my thinking cap on. Ready? You're messing with me now, aren't you? Who, me? Why would you ever think that? As fun as this is, I'm not lying to you. I don't know her is all, and trust me, if telling you to get you out of my hair, I would. Anything else I can help you with? Pour you a good morning drink, perhaps? Papers are saying you might be crazy. Take care of yourself. Well, I didn't even check it for, hold on. Oh, we're not going back in. I should have checked it for cats. I don't want my neurosis going up, though, so I'd rather avoid going back in place if I don't have to. Daizo. That's the name of the person who's in here. Oh, hello there, Ayami. You're working bright and early today. How are you? I've been better, but thanks for asking. Oh, yeah? Is there anything I can do to help you with? Maybe. Any chance you've seen this girl? Hey, she's pretty cute. Or at least she might be under the creepy marker. She does look familiar. But I'm not sure why. Familiar? You've seen her here? Here? No, I don't think so. It says 1996 in the corner. Wonder what that means. Heh. 96 was a good year for me. That was the year I made big plans to go to culinary school and become the world's greatest chef. Didn't have a care in the world other than my food. Look at me now. Didn't quite turn out the way I planned. Selling greasy food to people who wouldn't know good cooking from a convenience store rice ball. Wish I could go back. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Hey, could I have a look at that photo again? Yeah, of course. Yeah, she is pretty cute. You know, I think I might know who it is. She looks just like this Flash in the Panda Idol from way back when. Had a hit song or something like that. Anyway, her name was, Sparkly Diamond. Dang it, I can't remember. Sorry, Yami. I thought I had it. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Anyhow, that was from when I was younger. She must be married with kids by now. Are you positive it's the same girl? Well, it sure looks like her, that's for sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was really into idols and stuff when I was younger. I kept a scrapbook and everything. Jeez, I hope no one ever finds that. Okay, so she looks like an old idol. Anything else? Nope. Not that I can think of. I would ask someone younger than me. She may have been around towards the end of my idol obsession. Hope that helped a little. It did. Thanks, Daizo. No problem, Ayami. See you around. I do not see any secret cats. Idol. The only... So... I don't really use that term very much, and I don't really follow pop culture often either. The only... I'm familiar with the term only from having recently watched a few HoloLive videos on YouTube with all the VTubers. They're girls who stream video games, or they talk, or they sing, or stuff like that. But instead of streaming themselves, they have an anime avatar. It's actually quite adorable. I'm surprised how addicting it was for me to watch them for a few months. I liked... What's her name? Usada Picora, the rabbit girl was the best. I like her her laugh in particular. So she is a somewhat famous girl, I suppose. Maybe that was by way of code that we mentioned. Maybe we can use that on the strange door, the door code. Yeah, right here. What do you guys think? Give it a try, or do it? I think we finish searching this place first. Forensics identified the organic matter in the bag that held Kazuki's phone as human remains, likely organs, from a yet unknown third victim. Hey, what you doing? I thought you guys only worked at night, like you were nocturnals or whatever. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna regret this, but have you seen this girl? Whoa, that's some creepy stuff. Did you, like, mark all over her face for revenge? Man, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, I didn't. Listen, I'm not sure what exactly I expected, but I shouldn't have bothered you, so I'll get going. Whoa, 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 like, slow down, detective. What you've got there is a genuine pop idol performance photo there. Wait, you know something? I mean, you know about this picture? Yup. So, what is it? Well, based on the, like, lighting and outfits, it looks like it's a pretty ancient. I mean, like, it might be over 10 years old now. If 10 years is ancient, I'm not going to ask you how old you think I am. Anyway, what else can you tell me about this photo? Oh, yeah. I'd recognize that stage anywhere. It's in this cozy little spot in Akihabara. The little lady was probably, like, based there or whatever. This one time, me and my girlfriend were at a concert there, and I think she had the hots for me, so... Okay, I get the picture. Akihabara, huh? Well, I gotta say, kid, you really know your stuff. Yup, people tell me that a lot, you know? Like they think I'm pretty wisdomful. Oh no, a bit fun chatting, but I better get back to work. These will fall apart without me. Akihabara, location unlocked. No additional cats. Oh, are we not allowed to go in here again? I can't even look at the sewer system. Okay, so we're not going in there then. Let's try the keypad with 1996 on it. Such a grimy looking door. That sure is a fancy lock. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not allowed to randomly enter code, so someone will probably tell us when we have the right code then. You know, I really like the artwork in this game. I'm really impressed with it. The writing's not bad either. I'm impressed. I don't know what to expect when it came to this game. Like, again, I backed it. I like the idea of the game on Kickstarter, which is why I did so. Not having played it and not having any expectations of not following the game whatsoever, I'm pretty impressed with it. I think I'm beginning to. Well, I mean, this is the 4th episode, but I think I like this. That may be weird for me to say, like, because I've played it for now a few hours, but I tend to make up my mind if I like a game or not after about like 5 to 10 hours, after I put a good amount of time into it and seen how it kind of works. Alright, so let's go to Akihabara. Too many. Akihabara is a mecca of geek culture with its numerous electronic stores, maid cafes, and arcades. But under its cute exterior, it also holds a dark underbelly of exploitation that isn't often talked about publicly. I like the music here. I've seen a cafe like this up in New York. I forget what it was called. But the serving girls there were all dressed up as like anime maids. It was like I did not go there, but and the poor girls, they looked so sad. I remember seeing like 3 of them talking outside or something like that. I guess even if you're dressed as a cute anime girl, customers can be a real pain in the butt. Cheap cologne and a dumb muscle shirt aren't going to be enough to convince me this guy is tough. Inside, there's a few salarymen gathered around looking at pictures of high school girls posted up on the wall. I've got no interest in going inside a place like that unless I have to. Is salaryman another term for like an office worker? I guess we should talk with them. On any other day, I'd probably enjoy messing with a mouth breather like this. I doubt he'd know anything about pop idols or Reina. I should move on for now. Okay, so someone's going to clue us in that he has some important part to play. Do the 2 guys standing outside the ramen shop look foreign? I can hear them speaking fluent-sounding Japanese. They're poring over what looks like a map and some drawings. The elevator is at the service. Every time the automatic doors open, the noise from the pachinko parlor and the smell of stale cigarette smoke assaults your senses. Hi, I don't mean to be rude, but I couldn't help but notice all the maps and notes you guys are passing back and forth. It seems kind of intense. No, sorry. Oh, I was gonna say, no, thank, oh, sorry. I thought you were going to hand us a flyer. We ducked in here to escape a very persistent maid. You're not a maid in disguise, are you? Ha! Nope. I doubt I could summon the pep required to be a maid for 10 minutes, let alone all day. I was just curious about what you 2 were doing. Uncovering all the hidden secrets of Akiba, of course. What about you? Something kind of similar, actually. But you guys seem a lot more well-versed in the area than I am. How far back do these side streets go, anyway? Oh boy, you don't even want to know half of it. There's whole mazes of electronic stores, stalls selling computer and radio parts, about everything else you can imagine. Yeah, we decided to map out the area. Bit of urban exploration. I'm sure it's not very original, but it's been a fun side project. Akihabara is a fascinating area, that's for sure. Urban exploration, huh? Sounds interesting. Most of my friends just sleep on their days off. Are you guys English teachers? Who, me? No, I'm a writer. Well, an aspiring writer. I've only gotten a few gigs. I'm a web developer in my day job. But it's projects like this that give me the fuel for the creative fire. Who knows? Maybe there'll be something finding an antidote about this conversation in a diary someday. I don't know why I said diary, I don't know why that word jumped in my head. I'm an artist, graphic designer on the side. Cody here commissioned me to come out here with him and make sketches as we explore the city for the book he's working on. Huh. I never would have guessed people would be doing things like that. What kind of book are you writing? Urban horror. Neon noir and the seemingly clean streets of Tokyo. I doubt you believe the things that go on in the city, even if I told you. I wouldn't. It might surprise you how much I'm willing to believe. So have you been mapping out this street? Anything interesting about it? Interesting might not be the word I'd use. I've been getting kind of a weird vibe around here. I mean, on the surface it looks like any other side street in Akiba. It's got everything you'd expect. A smoky arcade, a maid cafe, a cat cafe, a couple of bookstores. Nothing unusual there. Not for Akiba anyway. So far so good. We're almost ready to move on. But see that elevator over there? Yeah, sure. What about it? Looks normal, right? Well, looks can be deceiving. Yeah, we've got a little pet theory about it. Get this. We think it eats people. You think the elevator eats people? We've been sticking it out for the last few days. As far as we can tell, it doesn't belong to any store in that building. And get this, it only lets certain people in. And when they get in, you never see them come back out. Yeah, go ahead and try it. We have. So logically, it's either eating people or Yakuza vampires. I've thought a lot about it. I'm pretty sure it might be a thing. I mean, there's a ton of shady activity around here. Damn. Sion, that might be the book, The Yakuza Vampires of Akiba. Write this down. What? Oh, I'm doing better than writing it down. I'm already making some sketches. I think this is the best idea you've had all week, Cody. Did you say you knew some Hollywood agent in LA? Yeah, once we write this, there's no way they can ignore it. Vampires are all the rage. Or they were. We can bring them back. You guys certainly have a hell of imagination. Take it from me, this city has a lot of strange things that happen in real life too. Trust me. You start asking around and you'll be surprised what people tell you. I really like the music to this area as well. I'm a huge techno fan. I have been since I've been in college in the late 1990s. And we can only look at the elevator. Let's get it again. The elevator is out of service. Tiny ramen shops like this bring me back. When I was a student, I used to go to a ramen shop to get a bowl once a week. It was my own private little ritual. I used to have one of those too. I used to go to Olive Garden once a week, and I would get the soup and salad with dipping sauce for the breadsticks. The Alfredo dipping sauce, so delicious. And the soup was the zuppa toscana. I love that stuff. I know some people say Olive Garden is just it's a chain, whatever, but I like it. I like it. So I probably should feel bad about that. 2,500 yen for a parfait. Suppose in a maid cafe, you're not only paying for the food, but for the girls to wait on you hand and foot like a lord. Not really my thing. I think that I don't know the exchange rate. I think that's the equivalent of $25. From my brief time, again, watching the HoloLive idols, I see the Japanese viewers donating super chats in 100 increments. And based on how the colors of those super chats match the colors of normal American dollars, I'm pretty sure this is like 25 bucks. Now it's very expensive for a parfait. But yeah, but you're paying for the cute girls to come and talk to you briefly and stuff like that, and for the experience of being in there. A cat-themed maid cafe, as opposed to a regular cat cafe. Maybe there's a police-themed maid cafe somewhere. Kazuki would have gotten a kick out of that. This guy looks like me, in a way. I love Hawaiian shirts. I'm not wearing one at the moment, but usually I do. I don't own shorts though, and when I do wear shorts, my shorts go lower than my knees. I also wear socks, so I guess it doesn't look anything like me, except for the Hawaiian shirt. I do have a pouch kind of like this though. One of the many foreign tourists who frequent the electric town side of Akihabara. A Hawaiian shirt with a fancy pack, huh? I doubt he speaks enough Japanese to be helpful to me. A small bookshop that sells mostly manga and cheap, brightly colored magazines. Hi. Do you mind if I bother you with a few questions? It seems like you know the area a little better than I do. Ah, you're not trying to sell me something. I should change the voice a little bit. I don't know what type of voice you have. You're not trying to sell me something, are you? Nope. Don't want anything from you except a little bit of your time, if you can spare it. Good. Is that Atsushi? I think so. I'm Atsushi. Nice to meet you. How can I help you? Nice to meet you too. I'm Ayami Ito. I'm looking for someone, but I feel a little out of my depth around here. Everything in Akihabara feels a little strange to me. Ha! That's one way to put it. My bookshop is nestled in between a cat-made cafe and a cat cafe, so yes, it is all a little strange. Honestly, it's a stressful set of neighbors to have. Not a fan of your neighbors? Huh? Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, who doesn't love maids? The cat cafe is a different story altogether. Don't get me wrong, the owner's a nice lady and all, but those cats of hers make a lot of noise at night. If she's not careful, they might drive the locals a little crazy. Guess it's some consolation that the little buggers are so damn cute. Things have really changed around here. When my father owned this store, this area was nothing like it is now. It had more authenticity, a word I can't pronounce. Nowadays, everywhere I go, it feels like it's one big advertisement. Guess I'm not one to talk. I'm not any better. This bookstore used to be a real hidden gem. We sold original prints and rare volumes. My family were known as quite the collectors. Collectors? Well, not me. The collection mostly belonged to my grandfather. He had a real eye for art and took pride in finding original works. So I wonder if our mask, if he'll recognize it, or we can find a book that tells us a little bit more about it. I admired the hell out of him, but his devotion to the arts couldn't keep up with the times. Nowadays, I just sell weekly Magnum magazines, and I've done pretty well for myself. I can't complain. I never had the talent or eye that my father and grandfather had. But I guess you don't really know how much something means to you until it's gone, you know? I do. Thank you for your time, Atsushi. No worries. Our normal customers aren't quite as chatty, so having a little talk was a nice change of pace. I suppose I lucked out getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'd probably find me in a cat cafe every other day. I am deathly, well, not deathly allergic to cats, but I'm allergic to cats. I can't be in the same room as a cat. Alright, actually, I guess I can. But if there's Pat Dander, oh my goodness. My eyes seal shut, my nose seals shut, I'm sneezing, I can't talk. It's so bad, I'm so allergic to them. I can't pet a cat, and I'm allergic even to those cats that supposedly no one can be allergic to. I like the artwork very much for all these shops. They did a great job on this. Well, I guess we'll start going into these stores in the reverse order. Hello, miss. My name is Ito. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm the owner, Sachiko Akiyama. Say, you're not a health inspector or anything, right? We already had an inspection last week. Lucky for both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something. I was wondering if you've seen the girl in this photo. Honestly, she kind of looks like all the other girls around here. You know, the maids and stuff? I don't know much about it. That makes two of us. I feel a little out of my depth around here. Hello, cat! Oh, sorry about him. He can be a little too friendly sometimes. Hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. You might not want to touch him right now. He's a little sick. He's making some, messes, if you know what I mean, out of both ends. Guess you can see why I was a little concerned earlier. I took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure it out either, and told me to wait it out, but I think it's getting worse. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats all get the best care. They're fed the best food, and are on the best kitty cardio routines, and they're pampered day and night. I even read the paper to them to make sure they're up to date on the current events. But poor Tomo. Maybe I should go and ask the cat collector. A cat collector? Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here, who specializes in knowing everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not the rug! And he threw up again. I'm sorry, can you excuse me for a second? No problem. I'll come back another time. Hope he feels better soon. There's gotta be a cat somewhere in here. So I guess you come in here, you get some tea, and you get to see all the cats. I can see people who really like cats really enjoying that sort of thing. Yeah, welcome, gentle mistress. I'm Ikoyo-nyan. What is your name? Yes. Hi, I'm Ayami. Wow. Ayami. Hello, Ayami-nyan. We get the cute faces in the text as well. Your table will be ready in just a few moments. We apologize for the wait and hope you can forgive us. Oh my god, this is... It's both terrible and wonderful, because I love puns. Does the mistress have a membership card? No, I don't, but... Hey, hold on! Take your hands off of me. It's important that I personally guide you to your table, Ayami-nan. Perfect. There we are. Don't you feel better? Actually, I was hoping we could talk about... Oh yes, Mistress Ayami-nan. That option is included on the menu under full access... I'm not going to bother with that. Communication. It's only 1,000 yen extra, and then you can ask all the questions you want. Yay! But if you want pictures, you'll have to order the pretty checky photo option. Only 1,000 yen per photo. Yay! I think you might have gotten the wrong impression. I'm clearly starving. Mistress, where are my manners? That wasn't very polite of me. What can this humble servant fetch for you? No, hold on. You're not listening. I only want to ask you about a photo. Oh, mistress, you're so hungry you don't even remember me explaining about the pretty checky photo option. You've grown delirious. We'll get you food soon. We have nanpan and nan cakes, pawberry cheesecake, pesto pasta, and all are available to come in a drink set. I kind of wish we weren't in here. It's adorable, though. It's really adorable. What option do we want? Let's keep it professional. I think you might have the wrong idea about me. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. I'm going to assist you answer my questions. Oh my! That does seem serious and I would love to help you. Just one little tiny detail first. May I see your badge? Excuse me? I certainly wouldn't want to offend you, Anyinan. But there are lots of cosplayers in this part of town. The costumes can be really good. Oh, we don't have our badge anymore, do we? We turned that in. Oh, I don't have it on me right now. No badge, huh? How convenient. I certainly haven't met any female detectives before. Something smells fishy. And I don't mean in a good way, yeah. Yes, but, well, detective, let's stick to the rules, okay? Good for her. She's got me there. We actually lost our professionalism because of that. Then we'll order some pancakes. Okay. I'll have the, let's see here. I actually forgot we gave the badge in, or I would not have asked. And good for the maid, by the way. Good for her, asking for the police officer's badge. Don't ever trust someone if they say they're a police officer. Ask to see their badge. Very good. Smart girl. I like her. Okay. I'll have the, let's see here. Nyan pan nyan cakes and the pretty kitty. Oh, excellent choice, Ayami Nyan. Those are a very popular item on our menu. Cute cat face. So, I wonder, I mean, so you can play this game in English or Japanese. I wonder, because obviously they're using all sorts of puns here that involve the human language and the way that these words, human language, wow. The English language, did I really say human language? I did not mean human language. Humans speak all kinds of languages, and I think, is English even the most widespread language spoken? I thought it was Spanish that is the most widely spoken language, or spoken by the most people. In any case, I'm curious if in Japanese they can do the same types of things, because the words don't, right? Like pause is, does Japanese even have a word that sounds like that? I don't know. I'm curious if they do that with their the word has just left my head as well, with the characters that their language that involves their language. Wow, I cannot speak. I lost my words. Let's move on. Right. So I ordered. That means I finally get to ask you about this. Before your order arrives, you must first do the ultra secret Nyan Pan fan cheer. What? Do I have to? Come on. Surely I don't need to do something silly like that. But I insist on Nyan. One can't taste the love cooked into the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes unless it's released by the Nyan Pan fan cheer. Oh, fine. You win. What do you want me to do? Excellent, mistress. Already I can feel the love pouring from your kind heart. Let's begin. Please place your paws in the air like this. Like this. Perfect. Nyan. Oh, I said that really well, I think. Are you sure you haven't done this before? Now, you must repeat these sacred verses. Nyan malo, nyan palo, nyan wala pa. What? Nyan malo, nyan palo, nyan wala pa. Nyan ma. Don't forget to raise your paws. Nyan malo, nyan palo, nyan wala pa. Unbelievable. The passion, the vigor. I can feel the love pouring into the room, Ayami Nyan. You know, I can't lie, I do feel a little bit of negativity just flew out of me. Now that I've said the cheer, can we... Oh my goodness, Mistress Tanyan, your pancakes have arrived! That was so quick. Hold on, you didn't tell me the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes were shaped like little cats. Oh yes, they're painstakingly made with love by our staff. There's a little whipped cream tail. It's so cute. Yeah. Now, Nyan was saying something about a picture, as I recall. Oh, hold up. No need to rush things. We can't talk on an empty stomach, right? That's adorable. I'm so glad she gave in. Oh my god, it's so cute! Does your maid staff actually make these? Because they were amazing. Of course, Nyan. And now that you've eaten, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Oh, right, that. Have you ever seen this girl in this photo? Oh, have you ever seen the girl in this photo? Let me see. Nya. Whoa, are you alright? I am concentrating to my fullest, Nyan. But this young mistress is not familiar to me, nya. I see. Well, thanks anyway. That dress is so pretty. It looks like it was custom made. I've seen some of that quality before, Nyan. Maybe you should ask the collector. She's a fashion designer in Akihabara who designs costumes for the maids and idols who don't have a big budget. Collector, huh? How can I find her? Supposedly she has a shop on this very street. Supposedly. She's a very mysterious lady, Nyan. My coworker, Nyan, has met her. Her shift starts soon. You should ask her about it. I will. Thanks. Oh, and, next time, can I get a picture of the pancakes? I ate them so quickly that I forgot. Of course, Nyan. That was wonderful! That's so adorable. And for some reason, it really touches my heart to see Ayami. Wow, I can't pronounce her name. Ayami looking like she's happy. She's been through a lot the past few weeks. Well, we'll do one more shop, and then we'll call it a session. Oh, the guys are gone. They left. They left the elevator. They left standing in front of you. I guess they're wrapping up their exploration, or they're going back to work. A friend of mine at work, she went to Japan on I think a 2-week vacation. She's much younger than me. She would be, I think, in her early 20s, and I'm in my mid 40s. But she spent a lot of time in the arcades over there. She absolutely loved it. She was playing the pachinko machines and everything else of that sort, non-stop crane machines, video arcade machines and stuff like that. She was telling me that like you can get these cards, and these cards have characters on them, and you gain levels, and you get like new cards or put cards into these machines and stuff like that. It's pretty amazing what they probably do over there. We don't have anything like that over here, especially arcades anymore. There's no arcades anywhere. Well, actually, that's not true. There's like, I guess the arcade machines, they used to be in the malls over here in America. I used to drive to the arcades to play the arcade games. Wow, way back when. This is when this would be like the early 90s. But nowadays the home systems look better than, or as good at least, as most of the arcade machines look. I still miss that. I miss the competition. I especially miss the multiplayer games like Street Fighter or Killer Instinct, or like playing at the arcade, or Samurai Showdown, putting a quarter right up in this section, indicating to everyone that you're in the queue and you want to be the next challenger. Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm Ayami. What is your name? Mocha. Whatever you want, make it quick. I'm kind of waiting for someone, so... Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Can you tell me anything about this photo? What decade is that dress from? Wait, glow sticks? Uh-oh, this isn't some idol thing, is it? If you're from some modeling agency or whatever, I'll tell you right now, there's no way I'll wear that kind of gothic Lolita stuff. No, nothing like that. I'm an investigator of sorts. I'm less interested in the fashion, and more about the girl herself. How should I know? That stuff is so boring. Hey, are you like the investigators on TV? Did that girl cheat on you with some guy's wife or something? That's so exciting. Know what you should do? You should totally ask the collector about that photo. What kind of collector? No, the collector. A few seconds, everyone. Okay. It's like a name he gives himself. Guy knows everything there is to know around here. My friend Akane told me about it. If that girl's in Akihabara, I bet he knows about it. I want to pronounce that as Akane, but I think the Japanese pronunciation is a bit different. I think that is Akane. Why? Is this guy an expert on idols or something? No, weren't you listening? Like I said, he knows everything. Which shops are employing foreigners illegally, who's behind on their rent. Hell, he even knows which capsule machines have the rarest stuff. At least, that's what I heard. No offense, but why would some high school girl need information like that? Well, it's complicated. Akane works around here part-time, and there's a customer who used to come in and obsess over her, you know? A real creep. But for long, he was following her home. She complained, but her boss wouldn't believe her, so Akane asked the collector to give her something to make the weirdo go away. And did he? Sure did. He gave her a photo of the guy that she's mailed to the creep's wife. Let's just say it was incriminating. What'd he get out of it, this collector? Why don't you ask Akane yourself? She's out with someone right now, but she'll be back any minute. Thanks, Mocha. I might just do that. Alright, everyone. I think we will leave. and we'll stop here. Feels like I've been playing for close to an hour. Oh, no one seemed to know anything about Reina, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over. The Collector. It was the only clue I had, and I knew that if I was going to get any further in the case, that was the thread I need to follow. Alright everyone, so thank you guys for watching, and I will hope to see you all in the next one. Take care everyone.